Hello everyone, and welcome to WSI Studio again. And in my journey in Australia, we are here in Clare Valley, and I want to just show you something like that five-star winery rating, and we are blessed to be here at Already Walker Winery, and we tested some, definitely some amazing wines. And that is the saying that whatever wine this winery makes, that got 90 plus rating, because they are very clear about the quality of the wine. And here I am sitting with David already, and tasting some good wine. Hi David.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very well, thanks. Thanks
Thank you so very much for the time.
Hi.
And I really enjoyed the taste. I'm so glad that when you saw that these are the wineries which one can easily see the vineyards. And so, tell me more about for our end consumer. What is it all about? How it started? And
Well, Nick and I met at Roseworthy when we were 19, and then we went on to work for different companies, wine companies in Australia. So we've been winemakers all our lives. It is 45 vintages Nick and I have been doing combined, so we won't talk about that, but we've had a bit of experience, and we enjoy the season. Every season presents a different characteristic in the wines, and we enjoy making some of the best wines in Australia, and in particular, the Rieslings and the red. And you can see with the beautiful vineyards, the lovely red soil over soft rock in Watervale, and the soils are quite deep, and we get really good winter rainfall, but no rainfall during summer. So the vines are on a steady growing curve, and all that beautiful intensity of flavour goes into the grapes, and we get pretty excited this time of year in just what we're going to get, and we think this vintage is going to be pretty much like 22, which was outstanding. Yeah.
Wow, super. You rightly introduced that Clare Valley is a Riesling land for Australia.
Yeah.
And we tested a few of them. So how your Riesling is different from any other place in Australia, or might be the known country like Germany for Riesling? Yeah.
Well, look, it is. It's all about the vineyard and all about the flavour in the vineyard. So if you are making, so in the Clare Valley, we produce wines which are dry, but they are full of flavour, because they're able to spend maximum time on the vine, so they're physiologically ripe. When you're in an area like in Germany and the Alsace, you do get weather, you get rain, and there's issues with the fruit having disease, and disease pressure makes you pick.
Yeah.
So you have to pick earlier than you wanted to, and that's one of the reasons why people used to say Australia is sunshine in the glass, which it is, because we have perfect weather, and we have that lovely long growing season. So disease is an issue, and sometimes you have to pick early, and picking early is not ideal.
David, you made us tested this Shiraz, which is 2018, and obviously it's a Coravin, so you understand how quality conscious you are. If you can say a few words about this particular 2018 Shiraz.
Yes, it's our sleeper, and we've been making that since 2003. Only 3 vintages, so 18. Same vineyard in Lindok, so it's a little bit cooler in the Barossa, and we were lucky enough to get 98 points for that wine, which is just outstanding for us, because it's our first 98 pointer. We've got plenty of 96 and 97, but it's really it's a it's a great accolade, and it's testament to really to the vineyard. Yeah.
True. And David, talking about this level, it is very clearly Oliry Walker. So, the world understands Johnny Walker, and I know that they got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
But still, you see the level, it is clear, clean, and very, very colorful. So, how come this idea or anything behind this particular design?
Well, the whole idea is people in Australia know who Nick's family are. So Hurdle Walker, Norm Walker, and Nick. Whether Nick likes it or not, they are very famous.
Yeah.
There's a trophy at the Adelaide Wine Show named after the Hurdle and Norm Walker trophy. So Adelaide, South Australia is a big place, and there's a trophy named after the Walkers. That's how important they are as winemaking. And O'Leary, I've been making wine all my life, and people know who we are because we've won 2 Jimmy Watsons, and we've won also Best International Red Wine with Hardy's for 2 or 3 times when I was working for Hardy's. So, people know who we are in Australia, and we wanted to concentrate, keep it simple, just on the producers. We are the producers. We actually make the wine. It's not a marketing or sales pitch. Yeah.
And, out of all these wines, Johnston is already available in India. Any few words about Johnston?
Well, Johnson, we started Johnson with Vicas, and there are many ranges of wines that you can buy, but we want to bring enjoyment to people, and it's not part of the O'Leary Walker range, but it's at a lower price, so we can show people what we do. And Johnsons were part of my family in the Adelaide Hills.
Yeah.
My grandfather and father worked for Johnsons for 100 years combined, so a long time. So we have it's not just fly by night, and we want to provide clean, juicy, interesting wines which are great to have with a meal at a good price. Yeah.
And I'm so glad to share with you that David just announced that the Johnston and the Oliry Walker series WSA is going to promote in India, and we are so glad that because he's instrumental in this, and looking forward to see some of the Oliry Walker wines in India.
It'll be fantastic, and we look forward to it. And wine's about sharing and having fun, and going well with food as well. So it's all about sharing, and we'd love to share our wines with you.
Thank you, David. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
It was wonderful meeting you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So this is David, and from as I said, that this is a 5-star rating winery, and here we are in Clare Valley. Thank you so very much for watching us. Bye bye.
Bye bye.